Hello and welcome back to the unit tutorial for Science Year 5, Unit 2 Forces, and this is video part 2. This video will walk you through the following areas: how to adapt activities and lessons, and key moments within the unit to look out for. Adapting activities can be easily done by using the ebook workbook and the snipping tool to paste the activity onto a Word or published document and edit it. From there, you can print it and stick the adapted activity into your exercise book or directly over the workbook original activity. You may be familiar with the snip tool, but it can be found by searching in the search bar or simultaneously pressing Windows, Shift and S. Drag your mouse to highlight the area you want to copy, and that selection of your screen can be copied onto your clipboard and then onto your Word or publisher document. Now I'm going to talk you through how you can adapt activities in the pupil workbook. We don't have time to go through every activity in this unit, so I've selected one or two from each lesson. The adaptations we look at here are suggestions, and you should use what works best for your pupils, but hopefully this is a useful starting point for you and will start a bank of adaptation ideas. In this activity, pupils are asked to read the information about forces and then answer the retrieval questions. To support pupils, you could highlight the key information in the text and support pupils with true or false statements instead of an extended answer. To stretch children, you could show pupils an image and ask what force the image could be showing. In this activity, pupils are asked to investigate the weight and mass of objects and write up their investigation before and after conducting it. To support pupils, you could offer pupils answer labels, sort and stick into the appropriate space. This could be done for one or two or all answers. And to stretch pupils, you could ask pupils how you are keeping the investigation fair. In most lessons, pupils will encounter knowledge-rich text they will need to read and gain information from. Support pupils, you could highlight the key words and phrases, and you could print off the corresponding slides and enlarge the text. You could also add additional supporting images. Stretch pupils by asking them to make a prediction about a moving object may fall faster, a parachute or a rock. Ask them to explain their answer. In this activity, pupils are asked to design and create a boat in an investigation about water resistance. To support pupils, you could add an image of a streamlined boat and create labels that pupils could sort through and add to the boat design. Stretch pupils by giving pupils images of two boats and ask them to explain which boat is more streamlined than the other and why. In this activity, pupils are asked to read the text and answer questions based on what they've learned. To support pupils, you could highlight keywords and phrases in the text. You could print out the text and enlarge it for even more support. And for even further support, you could colour coordinate the highlighted text to the corresponding question so pupils have less text to sort through to find the answer. Stretch pupils by giving pupils images of simple machines and ask them to label them and their parts using the information from the text. Besides reading through the unit resources before you begin teaching, for every unit there are elements that need to be planned in advance. You could plan an engaging hook, look at a model, create some art, or watch a video. Print off any additional resources per lesson, and gather resources for specific lessons by using the unit planning guide. Hopefully you now feel confident about accessing and teaching this unit. Any questions, please send to primarymastery@curriculumplus.org.uk, and we welcome all feedback to ensure that these resources are as supportive as possible for you and your pupils.